Welcome to our video reflection for today, Sunday, March 12th, 2023. We are in the third Lent Sunday in Lent. We continue our prayer for those who are sick, especially for Willow Sinclair, Sandy Sisler, Veronica Payne, Howard and Janet Kerr. We pray for those in need, especially migrant and asylum seekers, and for those who are mourning their beloved victims of wars and natural disasters. And we pray for those who are celebrating anniversaries or birthday during this week. The Gospel of today is taken from St. John chapter 4, verses 4 to 52. It's a long text and it's about the narrative of Jesus talking to a Samaritan woman. And here we will work in three words. The first one is the world, the second is the thirsty, and the third is hungry. Let us start with the world. The well has a strong symbolism in the Bible, but this one specifically is located at Sychar, which in Hebrew means drunken or a person in a confused state. This well is located at 117 kilometers from Jerusalem. But why a well? Because a well is a source of water, source of surviving, a fount of life, bottomless, as well was the place where the women were, because collecting water was mainly a duty for women. Rarely a man collect water except if will be drinking for himself. This anonymous woman was under shock because a Jewish man was talking to her in a public place, in a visible location, in the middle of the day. But she engaged in the conversation without intimidation. She was brave and took the risk of consequences because she extended the interaction with questions. She knew about her disadvantage, being woman, Gentile, and considered inferior, marginalized, etc. She argued about Jesus' identity, about not having a bucket to get water, or she was arguing about why Jesus was breaking the rules, the tradition, the custom, etc. She was not shy at all. This is our main character today. Last Wednesday, for the International Women's Day, we discussed this passage in the right passage, in the right day, and there was a lot to say. The second word of today is thirsty. Mayo Clinic suggested to drink 3 liters per day. If not, we will experience some level of dehydration. We are talking about water, but not pop, liquors, infusions, tea, coffee, etc. Well, Jesus approached the world to reach the representative of the 50% of the population, our sisters, the women, to supply the living water, a gesture of inclusion, a gesture of justice, a gesture of equity, to reverse the privileges of a patriarchal society and system. Jesus knew about this courageous woman, married 5 times and currently in an informal relationship. By why this extra information is to show us that Jesus did not care, but to show us compassion, solidarity, and love, and ethic messages over a moral message. And the third word today is hungry. Solid food was provided by men by fishing or from the agriculture or other sources from outside or far away from home or the town. The gospel mentioned the disciples. The disciples were in the city buying food, but they missed the teaching at the wall. But with their presence there, also they will block or interrupt the conversation between Jesus and the Samaritan woman. So, as a conclusion, this Samaritan woman represents all of us independently of our gender. The Samaritan woman represents all the Gentiles searching for water and food in spirit, soul, and body. We are the people at the well because there is the source of life. We are the people when we drink, our thirst stops. We are the people when we eat, our hunger stops. Are you drinking between 3 or 4 times a day? Are you eating between 3 or 4 times a day? Remember, Jesus is the water. Jesus is the food that we need. Amen. See you next week. Have a blessed Sunday and bye bye.